Ananias and Sapphira, Acts chapter 5, verse 1 to 11. Many of the early Christians sold their possessions and gave all the money raised to help others in need. Ananias and Sapphira sold a piece of property they owned. However, when they were paid, they decided to keep some of the money but deceive others into thinking they had given it all to God. Peter saw through their deceit and confronted Ananias. "How is it that Satan has got you to lie to the Holy Spirit and keep some of the money for yourself?" he asked. "It was your money to do with as you wanted, but why did you lie and say you had given it all? You have not only lied to us, but also to God." When Ananias heard this, he fell to the ground and died. Some young men wrapped up his body, carried him out, and buried him. When others heard what had happened, they were very afraid. 3 hours later, Ananias' wife Sapphira returned home, unaware what had happened to her husband. Peter asked, "Is the money you gave the full amount you got for the land you sold?" "Yes," she lied. "That is the price." "How could you both agree to deceive the Lord?" Peter demanded. "The men who have just buried Ananias are at the door, and they will carry you out as well." Immediately, she fell to the floor and died. Her body was taken out and buried by the same men who had buried her husband. The whole church was shocked and afraid when they heard how severely God had dealt with Ananias and Sapphira.